When you go on a trip with Killgore Adventures, you're traveling with the locals. We're a family-owned and operated business, and our trips start right in the heart of Hell's Canyon, right where all the big whitewater begins. My name's Kurt Killgore, and I'm going to be your boat captain. I've been driving jet boats for almost 15 years now, 12 of them commercially, with a 100% safety record. The center of Hell's Canyon is at Pittsburgh Landing, where the Wild River starts, and the scenic river is down below and the Wild River takes off up above. Our main trip, the Wild River Tour, is 6 hours long, and in that 6 hours you go through the complete Wild River section, 32 miles each way, making 4 key stops and running all the whitewater rapids Hell's Canyon has to offer. 2 of the main rapids that we go through that are kind of a big hit is Granite Creek Rapid, Class 4 to a Class 5, and Wild Sheep Rapid is also a Class 4 and 5, but there's numerous Class 3s and 4s which are exciting for everybody. The first stop we have is Kirkwood Historical Ranch and Museum, which is basically an accumulation of a lot of the artifacts and farming equipment. Kind of gives you a great view of what used to take place in Hell's Canyon in one stop. So everybody gets to walk through and check out all the items. There's also great restrooms there, so it's definitely an important stop. When we take off from Kirkwood, we blast all the way to Hell's Canyon Dam through all the whitewater rapids, and we head all the way to the Hell's Canyon Visitor Center right below the dam, which is where we break for an hour for lunch. Our lunches are made fresh daily by a local deli. Homemade bread, buns that come with our deli-style lunch with all the trimmings, roast beef and turkey, and they're all fresh, really delicious. Everyone likes them.
That's pretty good.
On all of our trips, we bring multiple coolers with iced down beverages, pop, water, juices, sports drinks. We got you covered to keep you hydrated on these warm days. Our custom-made jet boats are built for the customer, and they are perfect for handling the whitewater rapids that we have to go through, but they're also built for viewing. So they have big windows, so everybody gets to see out of the windows really well, and comfortable seats. So all you got to do is take a seat and enjoy the ride. We have 2 main jet boats. Our newest boat has a supercharged 6.2 liter LSA, all aluminum blocks. They have 550 horsepower each, giving them a lot of horsepower, and the customers definitely feel that when we take off. Our bigger boat has even more engines. It has 3 315 horsepower Yanmar diesels, and with all 3 of them combined, it'll definitely set you back in the seat also, and handles the Class 4 and 5 water really well and safely. You know, there's something for everybody in our boats. We can keep you dry, or we can get you extra wet if you want. There's multiple seats, and they all have a little bit different feel and a different ride for everyone. You definitely want to bring a camera on this trip. When we know we're getting into the potential wet zones, we're going to take care of you and stow those cameras away. We have dry storage on all the boats. The ride downstream is a lot different than the way up. On the way upstream is the time to get your pictures out of the way, because on the way downstream is when the whitewater portion of the trip begins. And that's when you're going to want to kind of lock down and be ready for the fun part of the trip when it gets wet and wild. We see a lot of wildlife on our trips, almost a guarantee. Every trip we see bald eagles, bighorn sheep, black bear, and a lot of deer. And we get great picture taking opportunities along the way. We stop and let everybody get a good look at the wildlife. But one of the nice parts about going with us is we're local. We live right here, so we start right in the heart of Hell's Canyon. So we're going to hang out in the best part of the canyon the whole time, and it gives us a lot more time to enjoy the key stops in Hell's Canyon. We're not in a big hurry, and because of that, we're going to do some fun stuff like check out more wildlife, hang out on the beaches, and run the big rapids a few times just for the heck of it. Whitebird is easy to find because it's right on the main drag, which is Highway 95. That's the main road through Idaho. We have an RV park and motel right on the Salmon River. After you check in from our office in Whitebird, we have a beautiful 17-mile drive over to Hell's Canyon, which people really enjoy. It's very scenic, and we see a lot of wildlife on that ride over the hill. I'm Kurt Killgore. I'm going to be your captain when you show up. Thanks for watching our video. Make sure and call and book your trip today. It's pretty hard to have a bad day in Hell's Canyon.